Hello, I am Eric Irizarry, and I am in SEC465, which is Internet of Things and Bluetooth Low Energy, and this is my final project. For my final project, I thought to solve a problem that I have on the daily. In my room, I have an air conditioner that is in the window. It's a wall unit, and it has a switch and a knob to control the temperature, basically. It's not a precise control, and it just turns it on and off. So a few years ago, I thought I could add an Arduino, a relay, and a temperature sensor, and I could go put in the numbers, and I'd say I want it 75 degrees, and then I'd have it control basically the temperature in the room. If it's over 75 degrees, it just stops running the air conditioner, instead of me having to play with the knob. And also when I leave, I could come back to a cool room. For my final project for this class, I thought, why not make it even better? For my final project, I created a custom iPhone app and added Bluetooth Low Energy to my device. I have a Bluetooth Low Energy sensor that gets sent data from my iPhone on a custom app that I built, and then sends it over to my Arduino, which then checks it against that, and then controls my air conditioner. Let me tell you more about it. To do this project, I needed an Arduino Nano. After the Arduino Nano, that is wired up to the DH11 temperature sensor, the HM10 Bluetooth Low Energy module, and last but not least, the relay that kicks the bigger relay that I will show right after this. Just a regular 5-volt relay here. I 3D printed this box real quick just to get it designed up into that. Make it close, keep it contained. So I just shoved all that stuff straight into the box. I have the temperature sensor out. I cut out a little slot so it could get accurate readings. This is the USB port that plugs into the power source. And these are the 2 wires that trip the relay on and off. So this is my big relay up here that turns on basically this outlet. This outlet is in a box that I could put in my wall, but I don't have it right now. Right now I just have it that I plug this into the wall, and then you plug the air conditioner, the device you want to control, into here. This is a solid state relay that takes in 3 to 32 volts. I just give it the 5 volts from the Arduino, and then in turn it kicks off this power and it tells it to turn on. That's all that this does. So this is my air conditioner right here. It is in the window, as you can see, and if you come closer and look at it, it has these 3 switches basically. This is on off, turns it on and off, and this is the knob to control how cool it is in the room, and I'd have to play with that, but it does not give you really set degrees, so I pretty much run it on max all the time now so that it can cool the room. So this is my original idea that I tried to solve this problem. So I had this keypad up here, an LCD up here, an Arduino in here, and a relay that comes out, turns on this air conditioner. Basically, it turns on another switch that'll show later, and there's a temperature sensor. So right now it says it's 69 degrees in the room, and then if I hit this key, it says that I enter a degree. It tells me what I entered, and then after this thing hits 120 seconds, it's running at milliseconds right now, it will check the degrees against that, and it'll make a decision whether to turn it on or off. So now I'm going to show you how it works. My air conditioner up here is set on and high as it can go. This is all the way up here, the high, yep, they're both on and on. That in turn is plugged into this outlet here. This is running into here, into my wall that's supplying it the real, 120 volts AC. And then in turn, the Arduino is hooked up into the wall also because it needs power. The temperature sensor's out here, and that just became unplugged from the relay, but we'll plug it back in. This controls the relay. Usually I have longer wires. And now I'll show you how it works. So in here on my app, can you see it? I touch the app, Bluetooth Air. It says connect, then it says connected. Down here it gives me the room temperature at 68,
and it waits about 2 minutes before it checks the temperature again. But let's say I just wanted to force it to be on right now. I could just tap the on button and it'll take a second, and you could probably hear it kicking up over there, turning on. Now if I send it the off signal, it will also turn off. Now the main reason to do this is to set the temperature. Let's say I want it 70 degrees and it's 66 in the room, so that's really not going to kick it on right now. So let's say I want it 60 degrees. I'm going to send it that, and in about 2 minutes it's going to kick on again. I don't know if I'm going to wait that long, but let's wait and see. On my app, I could turn it on and off with these buttons or send it a temperature. I'll send it a temperature now of 40 degrees, and since it's 66, it's going to have to kick on to get down to that 40 degrees. So we can wait and see. Now you see it's on because I sent it that 40 degrees, and now it's got to make the room colder. I can send it an off signal to turn it off right now because I don't need it. And then if I want it back on, tap the on button and it'll kick off. You can hear the relay kicking each time. The small one, it just goes cut, cut, because it's a switch in it. That's it for how it works. So some of the security flaws with the system I built here, cybersecurity wise, could be that it's Bluetooth Low Energy and the connection's open right now. You just tap, it's broadcasting its name. I called it air something something, and if you go on light blue, it'll show on the screen. You could just find my Bluetooth Low Energy module, and you could tap into it, and you could send it all kinds of things to control my air conditioner, basically. If you're close enough. Bluetooth Low Energy has a range, I think it's like 10 meters or whatever, so you could be pretty close. My neighbors out there could be controlling it for me. I tried to actually fix that and set up a challenge system, if I could show you that right now. But that failed because I kept getting into a loop. Oh yeah, I implemented the challenge system. It worked, but once I tried it out and I was testing it, and I figured out that once I solved the challenge, it was open and everybody could get in now if I disconnect. I was working on a solution to that, but I did not get the chance to finish that up. So this right now has no security, but I'm definitely going to be working on securing it later. But I can't really think of any other attacks you could do on it. Man in the Middle will be solved with the challenge system that I'm presenting, because you could sniff the traffic, but you won't have access to my system if I get that challenge solution solved. In conclusion, by doing this project, I learned a lot about Bluetooth Low Energy and developing iPhone apps. I hope you learned more about my project through this. Thank you for watching.